Hello, I'm Deepak. I'm going to sing one beautiful song by Mohammed Rafi from 1964 movie Suhagan. This movie stars late Dutt and Mala Sinha. Also, there are other supporting actresses. This movie was released on in February of 1964. Little did Gurudat or Mala Sinha knew that Gurudat will be dead the same year. He died in October 1964 at the age of 39. He was a great talent, very smart, very intelligent, very philosophical person. He gave movies like Pyasa, one of the best movies ever made in Hindi cinema. This movie had music by Madan Mohan, lyrics by Hasrat Jaipuri. And so this song is Tu Mere Samne Hai by Mohammed Rafi. There is another beautiful song by Lata and Talat Mahmud, Tum hi to meri puja ho, or Tum hi to meri duniya ho. And then Ek baat puchti hoon ay dil. So what happens in this movie is Mr. Dubey, that is Nasir Hussain, is very wealthy. He builds a college and he has a daughter named Sharda. He names the college after her. And she's a student in that college also. And there was a man, Mr. Dubey's friend. He has a son named Shankar, that is Firoz Khan. He was in love with Sharda, although she did not really love him that way. She liked him but did not love him. He goes away abroad for higher study. And apparently, Sharda's father and Shankar's father had thought that maybe they should marry when they grow up. So, anyway, what happens is that Mr. Dubey and his friend appoint a young professor to the college, and he is Vijay, that is played by Gurudat. And pretty soon, Gurudat and Mala Sinha, that is Vijay and Sharda, fall in love. And their love affair is being talked by everybody in the college. Then Mr. Dubey comes to know and he puts his foot down and says, No, this marriage cannot happen. You're supposed to marry Shankar when he comes back. And she refuses. So in the end, she marries Vijay. Now, Mr. Dubey is really upset. So his friend, who has been helping him to handle the college, arranges a transfer for Vijay to another college close to his home. And Vijay gladly accepts. So they are transferred to a town, their town. So Vijay takes his wife Sharda to that town. Now they are very poor. They have a home which needs some repair. Now they have not even consumed marriage. So Vijay climbs up the roof to fix it and he falls. He's injured. Apparently looks okay from outside, but he is short of breath and tired. So the doctor eventually find out that he has a very bad heart. And they thought that if he consumes the marriage or has a sexual relation with his wife, he may die during that act. So Vijay and Sharda are afraid to start their marriage. And Sharda says, doesn't matter, whatever, I am your wife and I will deal with that. And Vijay tells her, no, you need to remarry somebody else who is healthier. Then he comes to know that Shankar was in love with her. So he insists that she marry him. So then what happens is that again, Sharda refuses. So Vijay goes to the court and talks to the judge and tells him, look, we have not consumed marriage and now I have a bad heart. I cannot have any relation with my wife, so I want to divorce her. Talaq. and judge agrees with him and grants talaq. But Sharda is not happy about it. But reluctantly, she agrees to marry Shankar, and Shankar is very happy about it. So during the wedding night, uh, Sharda asks for blessing from Vijay's mother and from Vijay, and Vijay says, sure. Then Sharda gets up and collapses. What had happened was Sharda had purposely got bitten by a poisonous snake, and she dies at the feet of Gurudat or Vijay, and then the movie ends. So it's a tragic end. It was a good movie. Only problem was it's a black and white, and there were some extra unnecessary things about Vijay's sister and the boyfriend and all other stuff that were not needed. Could have been movie could have been like 1 hour and 45 minutes, and remove extra stuff would have been great movie. And of course, it should have been color movie. But anyway, this song by Mohammed Rafi is very good. I had forgotten this song completely, but when I heard it again recently, I suddenly remembered this song, and it was very popular in those days. So let's listen to this beautiful song by Mohammed Rafi. तू मेरे सामने है, तेरी जुल्फे हैं खुली, तेरा आंचल है ढला, मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है, तेरी जुल्फे हैं खुली, तेरा आंचल है ढला, मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है। तेरी आँखें तो झलकते हुए पैमाने हैं, तेरी आँखें तो झलकते हुए पैमाने हैं, और तेरे होंठ लरजते हुए मैं खाने हैं, मेरे अरमान इसी बात पे दीवाने हैं, मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है, तेरी जुल्फे हैं खुली, तेरा आंचल है ढला, मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है। जो हंसती है तो बिजली सी चमक जाती है, तू जो हंसती है तो बिजली सी चमक जाती है, तेरी सांसों से गुलाबों की महक आती है, तू जो चलती है तो कुदरत भी बहक जाती है। मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है। तेरी ये जुल्फें खुली, तेरा आंचल है ढला, मैं भला होश में कैसे रहूं, तू मेरे सामने है। Thank you so much for listening. So Guru Dutt was a genius. He was either involved as a producer, director, or actor, writer, etc., in various different projects, including Pyasa, also Bazi, Jal, Mr. and Mrs. 55, CID, Kagaj Ke Phool, Chaudhary Ka Chand, Kala Bazaar, Sahib Bibi or Gulam, Bharosa, Sanj or Savera, and then this particular movie, Suhagan. So he was a great actor. Unfortunately, he was depressed. His marriage with Geeta Dutt was not very good, and he started drinking. Apparently, he was in love with Vaida Rahman, and he started smoking heavily, started drinking heavily, and he died when he was only 39-year-old, either from alcohol or from combination of alcohol and some sleeping pills. That was a tragic end for a genius guy. So that was story about Guru Dutt. Thank you very much for listening.